Hey, what's going on, guys? So, I've been talking about AI quite a bit, both on YouTube and Twitter, and I think everyone is at this point, and rightfully so. I think that we're going to see a huge shift in so many areas of not just technology, but in most industries over the next few years. But in this video, I want to address something specific, and that is how much should beginners rely on artificial intelligence and how it will affect them. And I'm not even talking about the whole jobs issue. I'm talking about beginners being able to learn efficiently when we have tools like ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot. And of course, this is just my own opinion from my own experience. So take it with a grain of salt. There really isn't a clear-cut answer to questions like this. So one of the main advantages of using AI tools is just the amount of time that it saves. And it does this by generating code, debugging, explaining errors, generating sample data, documentation, and much more. And for me, it's had a great impact on my workflow and my productivity. And I think they're great tools for established developers. But what about people learning to code? I think that's where I really start to worry about the future for new developers. And I have a few reasons for that. So first off, relying too heavy on artificial intelligence as a beginner can lead to a lack of understanding of just the underlying concepts of programming. You know, it's important to have a solid foundation in the basics. I'd say now more than ever. And AI can generate code quickly, but it doesn't always give you a great explanation. And sometimes it's just flat out wrong, or it will give you very inefficient code. And I think as an experienced developer, we can really weed that stuff out and write prompts to kind of address what we think could be better. But as a beginner, I think a lot of them aren't going to realize, what they should and shouldn't use from a response. So I'd also say that these tools can give kind of a false sense of security. Just because the tool generates code that works doesn't mean that it's the best solution for what you're trying to accomplish. I would say programming is a creative process that requires a lot of experimentation and problem solving. While I'd say AI can assist with some tasks, it can't replace the creativity and the critical thinking skills that come with actual practice and experience. And I know this might seem like I'm bashing AI, and I'm certainly not. If you've heard me talk about it in other videos, you know that I'm not someone that bashes AI. Unfortunately, in this day and age, it seems that most people have to be either all in or nothing. So they feel like they have to defend AI against every little criticism, or they have to absolutely hate it and say it's going to take all of our jobs. It's kind of like politics, where people put themselves in a bucket and they subscribe to every belief on either the right or left, which is foolish. I would say that intelligent people question things, even if they get the answer that they don't want. So you can praise AI and be excited about the future, and at the same time, question certain things. There's going to be negative aspects that arise from this. I know some people don't want to admit that. There's no doubt about it. And I do think ultimately the pros will outweigh the cons. That's my opinion. But there will be some issues, such as what we're talking about right now. So my conclusion and my advice to those of you that are new to coding, and you're seeing all these AI tools come out, I'd say just use them with caution. And if you're brand spanking new, meaning you're just getting into like HTML, CSS, I may say don't even use them at all at this point. And then once you're past a certain point, then start to just use them with caution. These tools they're a supplement. They're not an all-in-one solution, and they should complement your own skills and knowledge. And you can use them to generate ideas, explore different options, learn from the output you get. However, you should also be prepared to review and modify that output as necessary. And again, fundamentals are the most important part of learning. You need a platform to stand on in order to perform. Again, this is just my 2 cents and just one viewpoint on AI, not as a whole. My overall opinion on AI is very positive. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree? Do you think beginners should steer clear of AI? Should they embrace it? or should they proceed with caution? So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.